Hey y'all, this is Mary with Restless Chipotle, and today we're making these amazing baked pumpkin spice donuts because I'm ready for fall. Okay y'all, this is another 2-ingredient baked donut recipe that's super easy. Yellow cake mix right here. You could also use white cake mix. You could use spice, but I think it puts too much spice and it kind of covers up the pumpkin. That's my opinion. So up to you. But you want it to be 15.25 ounces, okay? Be careful because some of the cake mixes are like as small as 12 ounces. You want 15.25 ounces. Dump that in a bowl. And then you want a can of pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie mix, not anything. It should say 100% pumpkin puree in it, okay? That's what you want. And we're just gonna put the pumpkin right in there. And that's it for the donuts. We're mixing that right up. I think it's a 15-ounce can on the pumpkin puree. I'll check in just a minute. Yeah, the pumpkin puree is a 15-ounce can and you want all of it. And then you just wanna carefully, I'm gonna mix this over the side. You're just gonna carefully mix the pumpkin into the cake mix until you can't see any more cake mix. Okay, it'll be all that pretty orange color. Gotta have my coffee. If you're making donuts, make sure that you have a good supply of coffee on hand. For the tasting, what's donuts without coffee? Be sure to scrape the bottom and the sides as you go, because generally there's going to be some cake mix hiding at the bottom, and you want that all mixed in there. Okay, there we go. We've got that pretty orange color. It's uniform, there's no streaks. So that part's ready. The next thing we're gonna do is put the pumpkin and cake mix mixture into a Ziploc bag. If you have a frosting bag, icing bag, you can use that. I like the Ziploc bag method because I can just throw it out. I don't feel like I have to wash it. But if you have, an icing bag, that's fine too. You just want to get that all in there. And you probably don't need a gallon-sized bag for this, but it's easier to not be too overly full so it doesn't squirt out the top. I just love this color. It's like fall. I am so ready for fall, y'all. It has been over 100 degrees for days on end. And I guess part of the reason that I'm doing fall recipes lately is just I am ready to be done with this heat. All right, so we're gonna zip up the top of the Ziploc. Then I'm gonna open up just a little corner of it here, and I'm gonna press it to try to get as much of the air out as possible. And then I'll seal it back up. That's just gonna make it easier when you go to put the stuff in the donut pan. Okay, our oven is preheating to 425 degrees. I'm going to take a corner of this. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray our pan with a little nonstick cooking spray. Cut about a ½ inch off the corner. And then you're going to squeeze that into your donut pan. And you're going to fill these almost all the way up. If you fill them too full, they'll cover the top of the donut thing and it won't have any holes, but you can easily punch those out, right? And here's another one. Just squeeze that right in there. This recipe will make about 12 donuts, depending on how big you make them, how much you fill the pans up. But 12 is a good estimate. All right, I'm gonna put these in the oven for about 8 minutes. The amount of time that they go in the oven depends a lot on how full you filled the pans up. I've had them cook in 6 minutes and I've had them take 10 minutes. So at 6 minutes, I'll check them. When they're done, they will register 200 degrees on an Insta-Read thermometer stuck halfway between this edge and this middle, okay? And the top will kind of bounce back. So I'm gonna check them at 6 minutes, I'll check them at 8 minutes, and if they're not done, they'll be done by 10 minutes, all right? And I'll see you back here then. All right, just out of the oven. Look how beautifully orange those pumpkin donuts are. They smell so good in here. We're gonna let those cool in the pan for about 5 minutes before we turn them out. If you turn them out too quickly, they're delicate and they'll fall apart, but you also don't want them to get too cool. So 5 minutes, if they're still super hot, then maybe a couple of more minutes, but don't let them cool down, okay? I'll see you back here then. While the donuts are cooling, we're gonna put together the cinnamon spice mixture. So these are the spices that I'm using. I'm using granulated sugar, ½ cup, a tablespoon of cinnamon, a pinch of chipotle, which is optional, but I like chipotle with cinnamon because it gives it an extra little kick and a little smoky flavor. ½ a teaspoon of ginger, ½ a teaspoon of nutmeg, and ½ of a teaspoon of cloves, all right? That's our pumpkin spices. And we're gonna put those right in there with the sugar and mix that in really well. And break up any lumps that you might have. Ginger is bad about that for some reason. But you want it to get mixed in really well so that everything has an even amount of the spices. All right, we're gonna turn these out on here. Look how pretty those are. Sometimes the tops aren't that pretty, but the bottoms are always really pretty. I always put a little bit of parchment paper underneath to catch the sugar if it happens to fall off the donuts. And you're just gonna gently put these in the sugar and roll them around and cover them with that good cinnamon sugar. If you happen to let them get too cool and they're not taking the sugar very well, you can go ahead and brush them with a little, and I mean little, melted butter, and that'll help. Well, y'all, here they are. They smell so good. They've got this gorgeous layer of spiced sugar on them. And when you break them open, look at that color. So much pumpkin in there. Get my coffee. They are delicious and so easy to make. Takes less than 20 minutes, start to finish. So, if you're in the mood for fall like I am, and you want an easy baked donut, you cannot go wrong with this. Recipes below. You might need to scroll down to see it. And I think that's it for me today. I hope y'all will try this recipe. I'm sure you're gonna love it. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.